not necessarily written down. Okay, so Quran is a revelation. Just like I told you, Iqra means to recite or to read. And it's a revelation. And people, yes, they did write it down eventually. That's how you have the Holy Quran right now. But
still, this is not the question and this is not the answer. The Quran is a revelation. Well, so is the book of Isa. So is the book of Moses. So the question is, who is the one who wrote the Quran? I'm not asking you if it's a revelation or not. Who is the one who wrote the book of the Quran? Your mic.
who wrote the Quran, is that what you're saying? Who wrote? The scribes wrote the Quran, of course. But now back to the Gospels. Who wrote the Gospels?
Just wait. Well, guys, what did he say? Who is the one who wrote the Quran? The scribe? What scribe mean? What do you mean the scribes write the Quran? It's not Muhammad? It's not Muhammad who wrote the Quran, right? Your mind?
Okay. The Muslims believe that the Quran is the last and final revelation. Anything before that, whether it was lost, whether it was corrupted, was for their people. For example, all of the Torah or the
No problem. This is not the topic. Who is the one who wrote the Quran? Everything is lost before Muhammad. Allah, he got screwed. Allah, he sent books, he lose them. Guys, take a note. Allah, he sent 124,000 prophets, which means he lost 124,000 books. This is how stupid Allah is. We got it. No problem. Allah is a loser. Now, this is not the topic. Who wrote the Quran? Your mic.
Okay, I told you it's Al-Quran. It's not Quran. Anyways, who wrote the Quran? I just told you. Quran is a revelation from God Almighty to the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, he received the revelation throughout 25 years of his prophethood. That's what the Quran is. And he had disciples, his followers, just like Jesus had his disciples, his followers. Every time he would get a revelation, his immediate disciples, his followers, will write it down. Okay, that's how the Quran was written down if you want to say in a book.
Thank you very much. Guys, listen to this. This guy, he said that Muhammad, he know how to write, how to read, correct? Did he say that? Muhammad, he know how to write, how to read. But he is not the one is writing the Quran. How we can trust those who write in the Quran? Why he don't write it himself? He is the first one who received the revelation. Why he don't write it down? The Quran says that if you forgot, if we cause the Quran to be forgotten, we will give something better or similar. So obviously Muhammad was forgetting Quran. So if everybody is writing Quran, how come Muhammad is forgetting Quran? Secondly, this is against the Quran. Do you know why it's against the Quran? Because the Quran says that Allah is going to be reciting and Allah is going to collect the Quran. Liar? Okay, in the front of the room, guys. He said it's a liar. Are you sure? Take the mic. Challenge me.
See, when you quote something off the top, I do not believe you, because you've been known to lie about the Quran and you misquote the Quran and you got all of these posts from, I don't know, God only knows where you get that from. Okay, so I'm not going to believe everything that come out your mouth.
So you are saying to me you never heard this before. Thank you very much. And you are accusing me to be a liar. In the front of the room, if I show it to you guys, it means this guy is nothing but a potato like he's a prophet, and I am going to taught him by the pen. I'm going to teach him by the pen. I am a liar. Okay, here we go. I will go to the Quran, chapter 75, verse number 17. Can you post it for us, Kian? So you don't say to me I am making things up? Or you want me to post the verse for you? Here we go, guys. This is the verse. I will post the link. I want everybody to open and read. I'm a liar? Okay, the verse is coming. Here we go. And this is the link. I challenge you in the front of the room to post for us chapter 75, verse number 17. Challenge. Guys, this is the verse. Here we go. Open the link. The mic is yours. Who is the liar? Apologize for lying.
Man, who keep jumping the mic? If you want the mic, raise your hands, okay? Don't jump the mic. Anyways, no, that whatever you're trying to put in that link, I don't trust that link, okay? You probably got some kind of box.
Potato, I don't care if you trust the link or not. Recite for me the verse I gave you. Open your Quran in the front of the room and recite the chapter and the verse I gave you. Guys, is that fair? This Abdul is trying to escape that Muhammad and his followers are nothing but a scammer. The Quran says that the one who will collect the Quran is Allah. Allah, not Uthman, not Muhammad, not the Muslims. And the word there is used in Arabic, jama'uhu, which means we will collect it. It's many parts all over. I'm going to collect it. I challenge you to read it. Your mic, yeah.
I see how you keep jumping from one topic to another. That's okay, because I know you got cornered. You keep getting, you know.
What topic to topic, you idiot? Still we are the same topic. And you are the one who mentioned that Allah, He gave the revelation and it was the scribes who collect the Qur'an. And when I say to you, well, Allah says that He will collect the Qur'an, now you denied what Allah said. Everybody heard you. Which means the Qur'an you have today is not the Qur'an of Allah, because the one who is the Qur'an of Allah should be the one collected by Allah, not by the scribe. It's recorded, Kayan. It's recorded. You will be famous on YouTube. You're mine.
See, you are a liar. You are a liar. Nobody talked about collecting it. The scribes wrote it down, you ignoramus, you idiot. Now you...
Then read the verse for me. I'm not the one saying collecting it. It is the Quran. Can you please read the verse for us in the Quran you have in your hand? Read it, your mic. Be a man.
You make me laugh, man. You fun, you good, you fun. You fun, for real, you fun. Okay, so the gospel, who wrote the gospel? How long? 40 years after Jesus? Let's talk about the gospel. Who wrote the gospel? How was it written?
See, you're a coward. You're in the corner. You don't want us to read for us the verses. The Quran you have today is not the one Allah, He said He will have. Allah, He will collect the Quran by Himself. The book you have today is the one made by Uthman. And here we go. Everybody can go and read the verse. Uthman is a scammer. Yeah, he can tell. Everybody can get who got who. Jesus, He did not say, I am the one who will collect the Bible and write it by my hand. All what He said, that the sky and the earth, they will go, and not even one word of my word will not go. Correct, guys? A promise of reservation. He did not say, I'm going to write it down by my hand. Here we go. This is your God. claiming that he will collect the Quran, he will reserve the Quran, and he will be the one jam'uhu, which means it is scattered. I'm going to collect it. I am going to collect the Quran. You see, this is your Muslim translation. Guys, actually, the word collect the Quran, what does that mean? Guys, read with me. What the word collect mean? I will give you a chance to answer it, Kiyan. When Allah, He says, Allah, okay, read the verse in the front of the room. I challenge you to post for us this verse. Forget about the text. Chapter 75, verse number 17. Can you post it? Guys, if you don't post it, it means he's a liar, right? Prove to me that what I'm posting, it's a lie. Give us chapter 75, verse 17 and 18, your mind.
Okay, now back to the subject matter. Okay, so you keep going back and forth with this whole who wrote the Quran, what does Iqra mean. See, you're not gonna do that no more.
Mr. Falafel, I'm waiting for you to prove me to be a liar. Everybody saw your text saying, this is not in the Quran, I am lying. Prove it. Chapter 75, verse number 17, 18. Can you? I challenge you. I challenge you, Kayan, you're mine.
Okay, see, this is what most people don't know in the room, that I know. Because you keep posting these verses and these references that are not in the Quran, and then you find it in some hadith. So that's what you've been doing all.
Okay, prove to us that it is not in the Quran. Post for us the verse, chapter 75, verse number 17 and 18. Easy, and then you can prove to us. People in the room, what's wrong with this guy? Can you show me in your Quran, chapter 75, verse 17 and 18? Forget about what I'm posting. Can you show me in your Quran what is written in chapter 75, 17, 18? Can you? All what you need to do, post to us the verse, and then you will prove me to be a liar. And you know what? If I am lying and it doesn't say that, I'm going to close my room. I will apologize for you, and you are going to be the victorious. Then, okay, you are not lying, so the Quran is saying the opposite. You are a liar. I'm giving my proof, you are not. People in the room, this guy, he keeps saying that this verse is not exist in the Quran. I am posting it, he is not. Why he is not? Obviously, you are the liar. What do you mean you did not say that? It's recorded. Abdul, it's recorded. You will be famous in YouTube. I will make you shish kebab. You said it's not in the Quran many times. You might.
And listen. You're not gonna play these games with me. You're not dealing with a child here, okay? I will make a pot pie out of you, okay? You understand? You are quoting two different. What I said was totally different. Now you bring in a different verse from the Quran, which I don't even know that what you. If you got something to say, why don't you just copy and paste it?
Potato, just a second ago, you said it's not exist in the Quran, you liar. You said, I am posting something from hadith you do not know from where. Everybody heard you. Okay, then post for me chapter 75, verse 17 and 18. Post it. This is not from the Quran, you said. Give me what is in the Quran in that chapter. You're mine.
Okay, this is what I said. Okay, why don't you post what you have to prove here? I said what in regards to how Quran was written down, that's the scribes wrote it down. Okay? I didn't say nothing about nobody collecting the Quran. Because you have to understand, you idiot, you coward, you clown, it's a revelation from God. And God does not need to collect that's coming.
Thank you very much. Guys, God does not need to collect. This is my point actually. He just reached there without me saying that. Because if Allah collected, it means this is not His revelation. Correct, guys? If Allah is going to collect the Quran, it means it's not His revelation. For He have it already. And He just said that. Thank you very much. But the Quran in chapter 17, verse 75, verse number 17, 18, it says the opposite. It says Allah is the one who will collect it, and He is the one who will read it. Your mic. It does not? Okay, pause the verse for me. Okay, why you don't pause for us? Okay, you see, honestly, I'm going to hire you. From now on, you are my camel driver. Because I think you fit perfectly with my camel. Both of you are idiots. I think you will know how to deal with him. Why you don't pause for me chapter 75 verse number 17? Why you don't do it? Just do it. Okay, I am asking you friendly, nicely, and my camel too is asking you, can you please pause for us chapter 75 verse number 17? Can you? Your mic?
Okay. Once again, who wrote the gospel? Who wrote the Bible? Let's talk.
See? See, guys? Who wrote the Gospels? The apostle of Jesus. Oh, that's fine. Who wrote the Quran? The scribe. They are not even apostles. You just said the scribe. Guys, did he say that? Did he say the scribe? Which means they are not even apostle. Which means they are just employees. They cannot even be trusted. Which means even they are not supported by God. They are not even apostle of anyone. They are just as stupid employees, scribe. Actually, there's a story of Ibn Sarh. He was one of the scribe of Muhammad. Muhammad, he said something in the Quran. The guy, he said, this way is better. Muhammad, he said, okay, write it this way. The guy, he left Islam. He found right away that Muhammad is a scam. He said, if this is inspiration from God, well, I am the one who said it. I am the one who said it. Muhammad is the one who took it. So it's proven by the Islamic reference that the scribes, they were making Quran, and Muhammad was copying them. They were correcting his Arabic words, and they gave him better words, and Muhammad he accepted. And everybody know the story of Ibn Sarh, who Muhammad he made his brother free to be killed for exposing him. Kian, you are just a kid, but you claim to be a scholar. This is the funny thing. I think you are 50, 60 years old. Your mic, Bala. Alright, Kian, take the mic and tell the room, is that in the Quran or not? Is it in the Quran or not? Your mic.
See, you just expose yourself. You just expose yourself because you are a coward and a clown. That's what you are. That's what you keep doing. Okay? You're going to say something and post something and put Quran besides it, and I don't know what it's saying, so you want me to believe that's in the Quran, number one. And I wasn't talking about what you were trying to post in the comment.
What do you mean post in the comment? You said this is not in the Quran. Okay, I'm posting it again. Is that in the Quran? Let us try one more time. Is that in the Quran? You see what I'm posting? Is that in the Quran? Yes or no? Your mic.
Is that in the Quran what you posted? Just what you posted? Are you asking me, is that in the Quran? How is that relevant to what I was saying? I mean,
Lord have mercy. I don't know if you have a wife or not, but I feel sorry for her. We are speaking about the same verse for the last hour, and you are asking me now, are you asking me if this is in the Quran? Well, yes, man. Is it in the Quran? Yes or no? Here we go. Chapter 75, verse 17, 18. Is it in the Quran or no? You're mine.
okay. You asking me something you keep, is it in the Quran? Is it in the Quran? Is it in the Quran? I'm telling you, how is it relevant to what I just told you? That
First answer, and then we will see if it's relevant or not. You are the one who told me the one who collects the Quran is the scribe. Everybody heard you. The Quran says the one who will collect the Quran is Allah. I told you that. He said there's no such a thing in the Quran. So now, is that in the Quran? Yes or no? Your mind.
see again, you putting word. You will not find nowhere I said that the scribes collected the Quran. Are you stupid? Are you that stupid?
You're the one who said that. We ask you who is the one who wrote the Quran. You said the scribe. It's recorded. Your mind.
Man, listen, man. You know, is it in the Quran? Like, I mean, I told you that Quran is a revelation, and the people, the close companions of the Prophet Muhammad, wrote it down. What part don't you understand? They wrote his disciples, his close.
No, you said the word the scribe, exactly the scribe. You did not say his disciple. Everybody is my witness. People in the room, did he say the word the scribe? You idiot, you are recorded. People will laugh at you. You are a scam like your prophet. Seriously. It's recorded.
See, you are a liar. You have been exposed.
Okay, let's do this.
Harlem, coming to the Malcolm X community.
Vlad, please don't jump. Okay, yeah, let us do this. Swear by Allah that you did not say the word scribe. Swear by Allah that you did not say that the Quran was written by the scribe. Take the mic and swear. Go ahead.
Listen, man, first off, you ain't no boss of me. Swear by Allah, do this, post a verse. I told you, I said the Quran is a revelation. What part didn't you understand? I said his...
You said it was collected by the scribes. This is the part I understand too. The Quran is a revelation from Allah collected by the scribes. Okay, swear by Allah you did not say that, because I'm going to play your recording and everybody will laugh at you. You're mine.
you making me mad. You fun, for real. You fun. I'm kind of tired, but you know, but you lying. You know you lying. I never said it was collected. What is the need for somebody to collect when it's already there? It does not make sense. When the revelation came down, the people, close disciples, yes, they wrote it. Apostles, close companions of the Prophet Muhammad, they wrote it down. That's what I said. And there's no way you're going to make people understand anything else than what I said, unless you do something else with my voice or with my sound. okay? Because you are a liar. I know I have exposed you before for lying. You quote the hadith and you tell people this is from the Quran. That's not even in the Quran. Sometimes you quote the hadith and then you talk about it's in the Quran, it's in the Quran. No, it's not in the Quran because you were a liar. You would not find that verse in the Quran because then you say it's tafsir. Tafsir is not a part of the Quran. Everybody knows that. Okay? Then you quote hadith and you say this is from the Quran because you are a liar. You have been exposed. Okay? You keep jumping from one subject.
So you keep saying that what I'm posting in chapter 75, verse number 17 and 18, it is a hadith again. Alright? Now guys, if you go back in text, you will see where he says the word scribe. Alright? Because I think he said it not only in the mic, he did it in the text. Can somebody show me where it is? I'm trying to find it because he's, you know, when he mentioned the word scribe, I remember some of you mentioned it in the text too. Right? I'm trying to find out where it is in the text. So obviously, Kian, you have no shame as a man. You lie, and you repeat your lie over and over, and when we corner you, you deny your lie. So again, I'm going to ask you the same question. The Quran of Muhammad is written by the apostle or by the scribe? Let us start from zero. It's written by the apostle or by the scribe? Very simple, you're mine.
Mic check, mic check. Can I get a mic check? You got some recording, it don't even like you making up all these stories anyways, you know. Yeah, you don't tell me what to do. You don't put words in my mouth because you are a liar. I don't trust you. I don't trust anybody in this room because they riding your nuts. That's what they doing. Okay, number one. That's number one. Mic check. Hello? Hello? Mic check. Can you hear me? Okay, this is what I'm saying. When you ask me, because you keep jumping from a subject and a topic, and you just run around in circles because you think if you cannot fool them. But that's the problem. You do not know the Quran. Every time you quote something, you misquote it. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm trying to make these Christians understand, that you quote from different sources.
Stop your blah blah blah. I want the answer. Who is the one who collects the Quran? The apostle of Muhammad or the scribe? Just make it simple. Who is the one who collects the Quran? The companion of the prophet or the scribe? You're mine.
Okay, mic check, mic check. I think something wrong with mic. Can anybody hear me? Hello? Hello? Mic check. Damn. Hello, mic check. Come on,
Mic check.
man. Okay, y'all tripping. Anyways, who? Now my question to you, you don't ask me. This is your room. I come to ask you questions. Okay? That's.
I'm still waiting for the answer. Who is the one who collects the Quran? The apostle or the scribe? Very simple. Give me the answer. This will be added to your other video. People will be laughing at you. You're mine.
Christian Prince, you know you can't debate me. You can't have a solid conversation about anything with me.
Trust me, nobody can debate you because you are not debating. I'm playing with you. You are the same as a cat who keeps saying meow whatever I say to her. Now, who is the one who collected the Quran? The scribe? You see, this is your text. You see the text in the room? You see it? You said that the scribe, and they said to you in the room, the scribe. I said to the people in the room, what he said? They said to me, the scribe. So you said that, and you are a liar. Now, who is the one, no problem, let's go from zero. Who is the one who collect the Qur'an? The scribe or the companion of Muhammad? You're mine.
Who is the one that wrote the Gospels? Was it Mark? Was it Matthew?
The apostle of Christ. Very easy. Now answer me. I answered you. The apostle of Christ, they wrote the Bible. No problem. Can you answer me? Who is the one who collect the Quran? You don't want to answer? Then sit down. Let me make the video and make you famous.